happy day. Oh, happy day. I just want to say hello and give you some words of encouragement. I want to motivate you today because one thing I know is that everything is possible. Just know that everything is possible. Say it with me. Everything is possible, and you have to believe it. You know, the topic today is support. Do you have a support system? Do you understand how important a support system is in your life? Mind you, everything around us have a support system. I don't care what it is. Everything has a support system. From the buildings that we live in, the buildings that we work in, the cars that we drive, the equipment that we use. I mean, all the way to our bodies. Everything has a support system. But here's the thing. Certain structures, certain people, certain vehicles that we use on an everyday basis have a support system, but the ones that last, definitely we know that the support system that they have is strong. You can tell by the people you're around. You can tell by the cars that you drive. You can tell by the structures that you live in compared to others, the support system that they have and the support system that they don't have, from the strengths of that support system. But today is the challenge to make sure that whatever you do in life, you make sure that your support system is strong to carry you to the next level and 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 to the next level. Because let me tell you something, there are a lot of support systems that we can choose out here, but we must be cautious on the support system that we choose. Case in point, I used to work in the construction industry, and the concrete, which is the foundation, which is the support system of a lot of these buildings, the concrete is what make or break the structures in the long run. And so, the more water, the more solution that you put in the concrete, the weaker it is. And yes, concrete, it takes, statistically, it takes a long time for concrete to set. Matter of fact, they said that the concrete under the Hoover Dam is still setting up. Of course, those guys that built that dam years ago, they didn't have the technology that we have today. But it just goes to show you that the Hoover Dam is still rocking and rolling. It hasn't been any cave-ins. It haven't been anything that's going wrong besides maybe an overflow of water. But the Hoover Dam is still going strong today. And it's because of the support system that it has under it, the foundation that was poured under it. So make sure that the foundation that you have in your life is the right one so that you can continue to flourish and grow into the person God set forth for you to become. That means you may even have to get away from people. That means you may have to, cut ties with certain companies, with certain jobs, with things that are not helping you. And so to get back onto the concrete situation, the more water you put into concrete, of course, the weaker it is. And I used to pour a lot of concrete for a lot of brand new homes. And after, I would say 3 to 6 months after people have moved into their new homes, their walls and, certain parts of their house starts to shift. It starts to crack. They're already having problems already. And mind you, they just signed their life away to a $250,000 to $300,000 home that they're responsible for the next 30 years. And because of the knowledge, because of the foundation that was poured, the structure, the support system that was poured underneath, they wasn't thinking. They didn't do their research on how concrete works. They didn't do their research. They didn't go out and observe who was pouring their structure, their support. So they got what they got, and they're stuck. And I've seen so many people throughout the years in the construction industry end up calling a foundation repair company to come out, and they have to spend several thousands of dollars just so that their house wouldn't cave into the ground. And that's the same thing that we have to be cautious of for our life and for our destiny, for our journey. We have to be careful, because in the end, if you don't be careful for who you have in your life and who is supporting you, you do like I did, and you'll be suffering and paying. Well, not anymore, but it could be the case to where you could be in a situation where you could be spending several $1,000s, putting yourself in debt, getting yourself in a deeper hole that you shouldn't even have gotten in because of your disobedience, or because of your, we had a poor lack of judgment on who was supposed to be in our corner and who wasn't. So again, the challenge of the day, and I'm going to let you go, is to be careful and to make sure that you have a strong support system. I wish everyone well. Again, we're getting ready to go into 2023. 2023 will be here within a month and within 5 to 6 weeks. This is your time. Don't wait until the new year. Start today. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to get better. Let's continue to get wiser. And let's continue to get stronger.